Hey everybody, I am back. I wanted to just let you know that I'm still here, do an update, and I had disabled my account and changed the name of my account for a few months. So if you were looking for me and you didn't see me, I'm still around. I needed to really take a break from my channel and from documenting myself not feeling well as I dove into a lot of brain retraining and just getting away from labels, like my video right before this where I said no, no more labels. I just needed to really just like take a little okay. I just needed to take a little break, and I feel like that was really, really needed as I turned a big corner and have been able to go back to work. But I also want to make this channel accessible to people who are still struggling, who are still on the journey. I am not 100%. I wish I was. I'm actually been in a wobble for the last week. And it's interesting because this setback, this COVID induced setback, has been almost identical in many ways in terms of my healing than my first setback. I had different symptoms um, in the first one than I did in the second, but the healing process, or I had some similar ones for sure. The first one, I just had like the GI stuff that I didn't have this time around. The second one, I had like migraines that I didn't have the first time, but I had a lot of other symptoms that were overlapping. But the healing trajectory has been so similar. So I got out of acute around the same amount of time, went back to work around the same amount of time, and I've been going like this, and also not been able to exercise again, which is so interesting. Like I'm having a lot of the same issues as I did the first setback, which was like the post exertion malaise. I can't even really walk that much. But I'm not going to get into all that because I don't want to symptom talk. That's not what I'm here to do. I want to just share that, healing does happen, and it's lengthy, it's grueling, it's awful. And I'm here to say that, my baseline got a lot better. So I'm anticipating that maybe even after this wobble that I've been in, I'm not at my office. So normally I'd be at my office and, I'll make another video from my office when I'm back there. It's a different background because it's like live at my office. I've been able to go there. Like January was really good. I was going in every day. February, I've had more wobbles. I feel like it's because I've expanded so much, and that's normal. And what I know now about nervous system dysregulation, whether it's from COVID or Lyme or benzos or SSRIs or whatever, the healing is pretty similar to that. So it's like, or CFS, ME/CFS, like you do more, you expand and then there's the wobble, you expand and then the wobble, expand and the wobble. And that's just what's happened because I've expanded so much. Um, like I would say maybe I'm like 60% of where I was before. But you know what? I'm using amazing tools. So brain retraining, doing my buddy rounds, in my WhatsApp groups. You know, when I was really just going back to work, I stopped doing a lot of those like healing modalities, and I just had to concentrate on just like going back to work and pacing. I started hypnotherapy training school, which has been fun. But now that I'm in this wobble, I am like definitely needing to rest and lie down and do my somatic meditations. I've had to counsel some clients, like really put myself first again. Um, and do my brain training. The brain training has been so helpful because otherwise I get really down and depressed. And the good news about the brain training is that it doesn't necessarily change my physical symptoms like immediately, although it will down the line, but it changes my mental state. And I need my mental state to be more positive so that I can handle the physical. And then with the physical, I can do my like brain or sorry, like my somatic practices. So I have a client coming up in a few minutes. I'm going to get through it as best as I can. Like I said, this is very similar to where I was the last time around. My mental came back way before my physical. My physical seems to be, for some reason, the thing that like wants to heal slower, which isn't super fun. But the good news is that I'm doing this brain training. I'm visualizing myself doing all these things and eating all the foods, and I'm not really able to do the foods right now. That's how I came back to this wobble, is like throwing all the foods on. Um, but I know that I can do it. I've done it before. I can use those neural pathways, those old neural pathways of health and healing, and strengthen them and come back as strong. Maybe you'll come back even stronger. So I want to just give you guys a shout out. I don't even know if anyone's going to be able to see my channel anymore because I took out the word benzo, because now this is just like a long-term like healing of my being. And I don't think that the withdrawal is the factor anymore. Now it's just like, it's okay, brain. It's okay. So I'll be back with more videos, and shout out. Let me know how y'all are doing. I will check you in the next video. Okay. Peace.